It's all good to cry. Take a deep breath. Take a couple deep breaths in and relax.
Let me see my brother. Let me see my baby brother. Hi. Oh, hi. She's so excited to see you. And you're gonna love her. She's
Excited to see her too. I'm really excited. I'm really nervous.
It's gonna be great.
They're gonna be fine. This is all your family, friends.
It's gonna feel so good when you see her, and then it will just all go away.
Is my bow tie good?
Yeah, your bow tie's great. You look phenomenal, Chad.
There
Absolutely
you look good.
phenomenal.
I know. I'm excited to see her. I'm a little bit. It's a lot.
It's amazing though.
Hi. Thank you. You look good.
Great.
Thank you. I'm really excited to see you. Did she cry yet?
No.
Okay, good. That's all I care.
That's why I said I'm afraid she don't want to ruin her makeup.
Although we kind of almost made her cry.
That's
but
fine. That's fine. You're so gorgeous. I love you. I'm so excited to see you. Take good care of her. Oh, you look so gorgeous.
I feel like I can't breathe.
Oh, look good. You look so good. Oh, you are so beautiful.
Friends and family, before we begin, we'd like to start with something a little bit different. The bride and groom would like to give their guests just a moment.
Can I breathe for a second? I'm sorry.
Yeah, please do.
I am
Deep breath.
I'm numb. I'm numb.
They'd like to give you all just a moment to take a few photos freely and openly without competing with our professional photography staff here today. We just ask that you put phones away after that and keep them away for the duration.
Thank you.
You are so gorgeous.
All right.
All right.
How are we supposed to look at these guys?
Don't mind the tears.
It's all right.
You're shaking.
You know?
You're literally shaking. Oh, you look so good.
I know.
I feel like
All
I
right,
can't even
folks, we're going
smell
to turn it
right.
back over to our professional photography staff. If you could put those phones and cameras away,
wanna kiss you
we'd
so
appreciate it. Thank you. Friends and family of Erin and Chad, welcome, and thank you for being here to share in what is sure to be one of the most significant days in this couple's long life together. Today's a celebration. It's a celebration of love, of friendship, of family, and of two people who are committed to the concept of forever. As humans, we desire to love and to be loved. And the highest form of love between two people can be found right here, within a committed relationship. Love isn't just a word, it's an action. It isn't something we merely say, it's something we do, something we show. Love is genuine, it's honest, it's open. It's both compassionate and kind. Love doesn't know space or time, nor does it look through jealous eyes. In the words of Paul from his letter to the Corinthians, love bears all things, believes all things, hopes all things, and endures all things. Love never dies. Now, there are many different kinds of love in the world, most of which are represented right here today. There's romantic love, the love of parents and children, of brothers and sisters and family, and love among friends. Not only do Erin and Chad love one another romantically, they certainly do. You can see it every moment they're together.
Yeah.
But they also love one another as friends. They are, in fact, best friends. And it's that love and enjoyment of each other as best friends that will sustain them throughout their marriage. In addition, the love shared collectively today from you all, the friends and family, will help support the promises these two are making to each other. This new journey will be both richly rewarding and sometimes difficult. Most importantly, it's a journey the two of you are going to take together. We'd like to recognize the parents of the bride and groom, Kevin and Mary Stahl, Rick and Christine Velasco. Please stand at this time.
Face me.
The love you four have for each other and for your children have provided an incredible example of how to maintain a successful marriage and family. We ask that you verbally affirm your blessings of this union between your children by saying "we do."
Heck yeah.
You may be seated. Thank
I
you.
forgot he was going to do that too. I totally forgot he was going to do that.
At this time, we'd like to take just a moment to remember those who couldn't be here with us today. Even though they aren't here physically, they're a part of the foundation that makes Erin and Chad the people they are. Please cherish your memories of these friends and family and all others who are here with us today in spirit. At this time, I'd like to invite Erin's Aunt Karen, who's also her godmother, to share a reading with us prepared especially for this occasion. Karen?
Okay. Look at each other's hands as you remember these things. These are the hands of your best friend, the hands that will work alongside yours as you build your future together. These are the hands that will welcome you home after a difficult day, the hands that will wipe your tears from your eyes, both tears of sorrow and tears of joy. These are the hands that will comfort you when you are sick and console you when you are grieving. The hands that will give you strength when you need it most. And lastly, these are the hands that even when wrinkled and aged will still be reaching for yours, still giving you the same unspoken tenderness with just a touch. May your hands always be held by one another. May they have the strength to hold on during times of pain, and may they be there to help you celebrate the best that life has for each other.
Amen.
You are so gorgeous.
Chad and Erin, today your separate lives come together as one. These two separate bottles of sand behind us symbolize your separate lives, separate families, and separate sets of friends. They represent all that you are and all that you'll ever be as individuals. They also represent your lives before today. These two containers of sand are poured into the third container. The individual containers of sand no longer exist, but they're joined together as one. Just as these grains of sand can never be separated and poured out again, so too is your love, never to be separated. Chad, after I speak these words, and if you make these promises to Erin, please say, "I do." Do you, Chad, promise to love Erin, to respect her, to share your life and your dreams with her, to build a home with her that is a place of love, happiness, commitment, and growth? And do you make these promises as a lifelong commitment?
I do.
And Erin, after I speak these words, and if you make these promises to Chad, please say, "I do." do you, Erin, promise to love Chad, to respect him, to share your life and your dreams with him, to build a home with him that is a place of love, happiness, commitment, and growth? And do you make these promises as a lifelong commitment?
I do.
Chad and Erin, from the first months of your relationship together, you knew that you were going and growing with the person who you would spend the rest of your lives with. From the moment you said yes to choosing to pursue marriage to this moment of joining your lives together today, you've been making commitments and promises all along the way. It's the love that you have for the Lord, your words, your intentions, your visions that must define and shape your marriage. So I call upon you now to state your promises before this group in the form of your individual vows, the pledge that will bind you together for the rest of your days.
Who's going first?
You.
Oh, I gotta go first. All right. Erin, just want to say you look gorgeous. You're the love of my life, my best friend. What a ride it's been leading up to this day. Every moment with you plays back in my head like on constant repeat. Like our first kiss, our first Red Wings meeting each other's families, the nights we said I love you for the first time as we poured our hearts out in the parking lot of Blake's Cider Mill. I wouldn't change that for the world. My favorite thing to bring up time and time again is that I waited a whole week for your response on Facebook dating. I was so eager to get to know you and take you out. Well, on August 7th, 2020, I got the date right, that date would happen. Who would have thought it would last 7+ hours, if not more? We got dinner and spent the day in 90-degree weather, and I sweated furiously, and I hate sweating. We fished, well, sorta. I kind of just stood there with the pole awkwardly as you casted your pole, and I was just trying to talk to you and look at you because I was just admiring you so much. We got ice cream, talked in the parking lot of Lori's for hours, and we even had some really deep conversations that most people wouldn't have on their first date. And obviously, parking lots are kind of our thing, too. Not in that kind of way.
Not like that.
I had to clarify that. What came from that day was discovering who'd become my wife. I would find someone I'd grow with and help become a better me in the process, as well as grow with you. I can't even see. Oh. I'd find someone so beautiful, so loving, caring all the time. No matter if you're on a down day, you always give your all to me. I found someone that understood me for me, could make me burst out laughing in any situation. The most supportive person through literally everything. And I couldn't thank you more than enough for that. That person that would become an incredible mom someday. And not only that, but also my wife. But also going back to the mom part, even if it's just being a cat mom to tiramisu. Most importantly, you became my best friend. So as your husband, I promise to be your rock, your number one. Promise to be the best husband I can be, the best father in the future I can be. I will always be there to uplift you and encourage you through everything. I promise to never give up on you, and I will work hard every day to make sure that we both know how much I love and cherish you. I also promise to never say no to ice cream when you ask. And I also promise not to take a bite of my own food without asking you first, because that's your favorite thing to do. And yes, I also promise food because we love food together. So, and also I can't forget that we will always randomly flare our nostrils at each other, just like we were this entire time standing up here. But through the good times and bad, I will give you my all, my heart, my soul, as we start our journey together as husband and wife. I love you so much, Erin Elizabeth.
Can I just kiss him now?
True. You got this.
Chad, There were so many days of my life where I never believed that I would ever find the person that God designed and created to be my husband. I'm here to say that every single one of those doubts that I have ever had are so worth it. Chad Royal Velasco, my sunshine, I love you very much. Since the day I met you, I knew there was something different about you and me when I'm with you. How you early on had a way of pulling down the high emotional walls I had built for many years made me know that this day would come. From the moment of dancing under the dark 6 p.m. November sky at Stony Creek, realizing that I would one day be your wife, until today, I can honestly say that I am the most blessed, luckiest woman in the entire world to be honored enough to spend my life with you. No one has ever showed me the love, understanding, and patience and constant support like you. I want to promise so many things to you today. First, I will promise to always listen to you talk about hockey, even when I don't understand what you're talking about, which is a lot. I promise to always try to laugh at your jokes, especially when they're corny and not funny.
Thanks. Appreciate it.
I promise to trust God in our marriage and to rely on Him to guide us. I promise that I'm going to screw up a lot
It's okay.
and apologize for too many things, but that I will believe you when you say that you forgive me. I know that marriage isn't always going to be easy and sometimes will just be hard and challenging, but I will never, ever give up. I promise to forgive and to forgive again as we learn to blend our lives together in every stage of it. I promise to push you to be a better person and version of yourself, even when you don't want me to, and to expect nothing less in return from you. I promise to respect you, to support you, to accept and encourage you for you, and to love you for the rest of my life, no matter what, as your wife. I love you forever and ever.
I love you. Do you need tissue? Do you need tissue?
No,
I
I'm
got
okay.
him. I got him right here.
I'm okay.
Got him right here. I love you so much.
May we have the rings?
Oh, that was the hardest part to get through. Okay. Whew. Please tell me he's got them.
Yeah.
Okay, good. I was worried he didn't.
Of course he does.
Throughout human tradition, when we make a pledge, it's customary for us to present a token to remind us of its significance. For this purpose, the couple has chosen rings. They're appropriate to the task because they are never-ending circles, just like the promises they're making to each other here today. They're also made of precious metals that will never tarnish, much like the love they've expressed to each other. As you accept these rings from each other, remember that they were given to you as a reminder of your promise here today. Chad, as you place this ring on Erin's finger, please repeat after me. You're the love of my life
You're the love of my life
and my very best friend.
and my very best friend. Did I put it on? Okay.
It's backwards, but it's okay.
Is it backwards?
It's on backwards.
I didn't know.
Do it again.
Okay. Here we go.
Redo. There we go.
There we
Yeah.
go.
Nice. Perfect.
I kind of forgot there was a way that was supposed to go on.
You're so funny. Love you.
Love you.
And Erin, as you place this ring on Chad's finger, please repeat after me. You're the love of my life
You're the love of my life,
and my very best friend.
my very best friend.
May these rings be blessed as a symbol of your affectionate unity and remind you that your love, like the sun, warms all that it touches. Like the moon, it will brighten the night, and like the eye is a gateway to your innermost soul. These two lives are now joined in one unbroken circle. May they find in each other the love for which all people desire. May they continue to grow in understanding and in compassion. And may the home which they have established together be a place of comfort and rest. Before I pronounce you husband and wife, there's just one more thing that I'd like you to do. Take just a moment to look into each other's eyes, as your wedding day will be one that flies by. Today will be filled with emotion. Think about the happiness that you're feeling in this very place in this very moment. Really let that wash over you in your heart and in your mind. I know it's not easy, but try to imagine your life together in the years to come, through the good times and the bad, as you live out God's plan for your life. And those plans are now and forever tied together. The two of you have expressed your love to one another through the commitment and promises that you've just made. You've kissed many times in your years together, but today that feeling is new. Today, your kiss is a promise. No longer are you simply partners and best friends, for today you have become so much more. It is with these in mind that I happily pronounce you husband and wife. You may kiss the bride.
I love you. I love you. We did it. We did it.
Friends and family, it's my distinct honor to present to you for the first time as a married couple, Mr. and Mrs. Chad and Erin Velasco.
You dancing? You want to dance? We'll wait for the music, okay? Ready?